A man wrote in to letmepullyourcoat.com from Atlanta, Georgia. He stated that he trusted his best friend with everything. They grew up together, worked together, spent holidays with each other's families. Then one night, a single phone notification revealed the truth. His best friend had been secretly sleeping with his wife. Before we get into the story, follow the podcast and visit the website letmepullyourcoat.com. And check out the growing collection of stories on tales from the Let Me Pull Your Coat podcast page here on YouTube. These are real stories based on real situations people have written in about, no filters, just decisions and the consequences that follow. Now let's get into this one. Jason lived in Atlanta, Georgia, 40 years old, owned a small landscaping company, worked long days building something stable for his family. His best friend Marcus had been part of his life since high school. They played football together, shared apartments in their 20s. Marcus had even been Jason's best man at his wedding. That kind of friendship creates a deep level of trust, the kind where you never imagine betrayal. Marcus was around the house constantly. Cookouts, game nights, family holidays. Jason's wife, Tiffany, knew Marcus just as well as Jason did. At least that's what Jason believed. The first sign something was wrong happened on a random Tuesday night. Jason came home late after finishing a landscaping job. Tiffany had fallen asleep on the couch. Her phone buzzed on the coffee table. Jason normally didn't check her phone, but the message preview caught his eye. One sentence, "Last night was worth the risk." Jason felt his stomach tighten. The message was from Marcus. Jason told himself there had to be an explanation. Maybe Marcus meant something else. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. But once doubt appears, it starts pulling at every loose thread. Jason opened the conversation. The messages went back months. Hotel meetups, late night visits when Jason was working, photos, plans, lies. Everything laid out on the screen. His best friend, his wife. A secret relationship that had been going on for nearly a year. Jason didn't explode the way most people would. He didn't wake Tiffany up. He didn't call Marcus. Instead, he sat there in silence for almost an hour. Sometimes shock makes people very calm. Jason took screenshots of everything. Every message, every photo, every timestamp. Then he quietly put the phone back on the table because he wanted the truth to reveal itself completely. The next weekend, Jason hosted a birthday gathering for one of his cousins. Friends, family, food on the grill, music playing in the backyard. Marcus showed up like he always did, laughing, talking, shaking Jason's hand like nothing was wrong. Jason watched him for a while, then he stood up and got everyone's attention. He pulled his phone out and calmly asked one question. "Marcus, you want to explain these messages?" The entire backyard went silent. Marcus's face changed immediately. Tiffany looked like she stopped breathing. Jason held the phone up so everyone could see. Screenshots. Proof. No denying it. The fallout was immediate. Marcus tried to explain. Said it started as a mistake. Said he never meant for it to go this far. But some betrayals cannot be explained because they require too many lies along the way. Jason's family told Marcus to leave, and he did. Without another word, Jason looked at Tiffany. She was crying, apologizing, saying it didn't mean anything. But Jason had already made his decision, because trust once broken like that doesn't grow back easily. The divorce was finalized a year later. Jason kept the house. The landscaping business kept growing. And Marcus? Marcus moved to another city. Because once someone betrays both friendship and family, the neighborhood never looks at them the same again. Jason eventually said something that stuck with everyone who heard the story. "The affair didn't destroy my life. It revealed the people who didn't belong in it." Here's the truth. Some betrayals hurt worse than others because they come from the people you trusted the most. But exposure is a strange kind of blessing. It shows you exactly who someone really is. And once you know that, you can finally move forward without them. If you want more stories like this, follow the podcast and visit letmepullyourcoat.com and explore the full collection of stories on the tales from the Let Me Pull Your Coat podcast page here on YouTube. Because secrets never stay hidden forever, and the truth always finds a way out.